Do you like this agility training method? LumTasker is not an ordinary chunk man who started in Lumbridge. He's undertaking chunk tasks randomly to progress. A final roller chunk task is added as a final possibility. Once rolled, LumTasker moves on to the next chunk, taking all uncompleted tasks with him. Every single task has been shown in these videos, so if you'd like to start at the beginning, please check out the playlist. Last episode we rolled the Kalphite Coast and unlocked 66 agility grind to cross the stepping stones behind me. We completed the first 50 objectives, but only have 17 backlogged and one completed task to show for it. This leaves us with 502 tasks to which the roller chunk task is added to roll from. Task 613 is to obtain a magic shield. This is made through fletching, so the achievable objective is to gain a level in that. With the level gained, we move on to the next task, killing armed zombies and doubling our completed tasks in the chunk. Over 170 tasks are locked behind these stepping stones to get to 66 agility. With 3 experience on a successful jump and only 1 if I fall in, this is a slow process, but it could be bypassed with the right chunk roll. North Dray North. Back to forestry for our other slow process, trying to spawn fox events to level hunter, and then back to the swamp caves for more goblins. And so we switch between forestry and agility, even gaining a couple of levels in agility, with a goblin and master farmer task to break things up even further. With so many tasks locked behind long objectives, ticking off tasks is becoming very infrequent. But here is one we can do, creating a pheasant hat, the second in this costume set. Because of the frequency of forestry and agility objectives, some tasks may be glossed over in the video footage. All task boxes will be shown though, and there will be more than enough footage to give you a flavour of the grind. How long is this agility grind going to take? Level 66 is 496,254 experience. The agility jump gives 3 XP for a successful jump, or 1 XP for an unsuccessful one. According to the wiki's helpful graph, the chance of success starts at 20% for level 1 and increases to 72% at level 66. As I don't feel like calculating the precise level weightings, let's average this out at 50%. So each jump gives us 2 XP and each objective gives us 200. In total that means we need an impressive 2,481 agility tasks. As agility tasks make up only 34% of the current tasks, we would actually need to complete 7,282 tasks if no further tasks were completed. Within that number of tasks we'd probably get a further 14 roller chunk tasks. So it's likely that we will get Draenor agility course well before we complete this grind. With my luck though, I'm not taking that for granted. So once we have Hunter to level 17, lamps will apply to agility instead to speed things along. There are 4 nearby Poro fields marked as pause on the chunk picker map. These are more likely to roll than the agility course. Using lamps on agility seems to be more useful than getting Hunter to 27 to catch implings by hand. And so the tasks continue, with levels gained, but no tasks completed. countless forestry tasks, we finally get to 17 Hunter via a lamp. We can now enter Poro Poro once we have an entrance. Until then though, the forestry grind will continue until we get to 27 Hunter to catch imps by hand. Lamps will now be spent on agility. As the forestry continues, we've reached 80 woodcutting. And also got a golden pheasant egg, all in the same event. Although completed tasks are few and far between with the agility and forestry grinds, they are not completely gone. Here we get a white seed from a master farmer. A quick mining pre-task and a level before we get the smithing objective completed. With the big grinds, finding the small improvements keeps me going, such as only lighting the lamp in the caves once I hear the insects to save a couple of clicks. And so with the 100th objective, we bring this episode to a close. With 150 objectives since the last chunk roll, we are still only 25% cumulative probability of receiving the next roller chunk task. This is mainly due to the 497 open chunk tasks. We've only completed 5 this episode. Nearly 400 of them are locked behind the agility and hunter grinds. Although there are a few easy ones, such as pheasant boots and cape, the remaining tasks have a number of stinkers as well, such as the defense cape and curved bone. We've only gained 23 levels this episode, with the big gains in the grinds. 9 agility levels and 5 hunter levels have been gained. One of the surprises to me is that over 80% of my total experience is now in woodcutting, at 2.19 million XP out of the total of 2.61 million. With all the forestry and agility, these weekly episodes are becoming a bit shorter. I don't want to waste your time with padding. I'd prefer not to reduce the frequency of these episodes either, as with the right chunks I can see the tasks becoming a lot more varied soon. The grind will continue next episode, and who knows when the next roller chunk task will be.